Hello and welcome to Uncommon Game Showcase. In this installment, the game is Vectorman for the Sega Genesis and Sega Mega Drive. Vectorman was released in late 1995, developed by Blue Sky Software and published by Sega. After the runaway success of Donkey Kong Country with its pre-rendered CG sprites on the Super Nintendo, Vectorman tried to copy this approach by adding as many layers of parallax scrolling as the Genesis and Mega Drive could supply. Although the system couldn't do the impressive number of colors that Donkey Kong Country had, this parallax scrolling technique would at least make the game look very good for the Genesis hardware. As our game is a run-and-gun platformer that really only needs 2 buttons, I'm not going to be using a Sega Genesis controller. Instead, I'm going to be using my modified Sega or Nintendo Entertainment System Dogbone controller to work with the Sega Genesis, and also the Sega Master System and any other system that uses the DB9 or the DB9 controller standard. So, as it only needs those 2 buttons, this is what I'm going to be using. So, let's boot this up, shall we? Here's Vectorman, putting it into my Model 1, turning it on, and here we go. And I can almost swear that that song is the Cheetah Man theme song. Alright, so let's boot it up. Here's the story. Hate it when that happens. Alright, so here's Vectorman. As you can immediately tell, there's quite a few layers of parallax scrolling going on. This is a run-and-gun game similar to Mega Man, but also Contra. You can shoot in any of the 8 directions. Although my Genesis is modified to run at 10 megahertz as opposed to the 7, Vectorman is one of the games that doesn't really like the 10 megahertz. You'll get all sorts of graphical glitches, and the game might even crash if you do that. Adding to the enjoyment of the game, you can also double jump. Seem to be standing on nothing. Alright, machine gun. This is fun. Alright, here's the first boss. No, I'm not doing very well here. Well, let's try that again. Alright, retry. Dang it. There we go. Now keep in mind, this is just the Sega Genesis and Sega Mega Drive hardware, which makes the next stage kind of impressive. Dang it. Ah, it's game over. Well, that's Vector Man. It's very hard, but then again, I'm not that good at it, and yeah, I much prefer either Mega Man or Contra to this game. But it really is a unique test of what the Genesis can do, especially so late in its life that this game came out. Does it hold... I mean, is it comparable to Donkey Kong Country? Well, I don't think that's a very fair comparison because they're two very different games on very different hardware. But people love to compare the Genesis and Super Nintendo together, so I guess that's the question that people always ask. Personally, I think that Vector Man is a good game, but I think it needs to be a little bit easier. I don't think you can adjust the difficulty in the options, although maybe I'll eat my words. Let's take a look. That's definitely the Cheetah Man theme. Alright, so I'm playing on Wicked and Insane and Lame. Okay, so I was playing on Normal then. Alright, well then never mind then. If the game is too hard for you, you can always choose Lame, which sucks, but I guess that's the easy mode, and then Wicked is the normal mode. Who came up with these names? And Insane? Why would you even want that? And as mentioned, 3 buttons there's only 2 buttons really needed. There's the shoot button and then there's the jump button. So using the modded NES Dogbone controller here is all you really need. So the game is pretty impressive with its use of semi-3D or 3D sprites. And yeah, this game is available for the Sega Genesis, and it's available on a good number of collections as well. I do believe this game is even available in the Japanese build. No, it's the North American build of Sonic Gems collection for the GameCube, which is odd because it's Sonic games and then Vector Man. Weird. Other than that, there's not really more I can say. If I start the game again, it'll just show you the same areas that I've played before, so there's no real point in that. But, yeah, this is Vector Man for the Sega Genesis and Sega Mega Drive. So thanks for watching, and if you guys have any suggestions for future games, if I own them, I'll be happy to review them for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.